In this video, we're going to look at verses in Genesis, especially about the 7-day period, or in fact, the seventh day. And just to give you an example, some of the things you run into in Torah once in a while. Verses with the same value that are about the same things or are obviously related in some way. And here we are in Genesis 8 with Noah and the dove, and he sends out the dove 7 days. And the dove comes back this time toward evening, and there, in its little bill, it has plucked off an olive leaf. Then Noah knew that the waters had decreased on earth, and then he waits another 7 days. So here we have this very famous verse where the dove comes back with an olive branch or an olive leaf in its mouth. So we take the value of this verse and punch it in, and it's 3,123, and you can find that sum 311 times in the entire Hebrew Bible. Sometimes, very rarely, you'll find verses that are exactly the same value, and other times, even probably more rare, you'll find the same value in the same verse multiple times. I've seen it up to I think 4 or 5 times in one verse, a single value being present. Here we have the value 3,123 twice in Genesis 1 verse 30. So let's go see what that's about. Alright, and to all the animals on land, to all the birds of the sky, like the dove, and to everything that creeps on earth, in which there is a breath of life, I give all the green plants for food. And it was so. Interesting. We have the birds of the sky and green plants for food. And this bird comes back with an olive branch or an olive leaf in its mouth. So you find that's just an example of verses with the same value being related in some obvious way. Here's some more on the seventh day, though. On the seventh day, God finished the work he had been doing, and he ceased on the seventh day from all the work he had done. This is from Genesis 2, verse 2. So he's created the entire world, and on the seventh day, God finishes the work, and he takes a break on the seventh day. So we take we take this verse, punch it in, get a value, 4,606. Then you would scroll down and you'll see it's almost never the entire verse that's the same. It's segments of verses. But eventually you'll get down to Leviticus 23:8, and it's the same value as that verse of the seventh day. So let's see what that's about. Leviticus 23:8. 7 days you shall make offerings by fire to the Lord. The seventh day shall be a sacred occasion. You shall not work at your occupations. So here we have taking a rest on the seventh day again. These verses have the same value. They're about the same things. Genesis 2:3, the very next verse. And God blessed the seventh day and declared it holy, because on it God ceased from all the work of creation that he had done. So now we're taking the value of this verse, again about the seventh day, which he declared holy because he ceased from all the work of creation he had done. And the value of this verse can once again be found in Exodus 12:16. Exodus 12:16. You shall celebrate a sacred occasion on the first day, and a sacred occasion on the seventh day. No work at all shall be done on them. Only what every person is to eat, that alone may be prepared for you. So again, seventh day, no work, same value.